Welcome to this week's episode of Art and About UG, a podcast that celebrates the vibrant art scene of our city. My name is Maria, and as usual, I'm joined by my wonderful co-host, Stella.
In this week's episode, we bring you a powerful exhibition that captures emotion and brings it to life through visual art. Grace bears his soul on canvas. He captures a vast range of emotion, from joy to sorrow, love to anger, and everything in between.
Get ready to feel, reflect, and discover how art speaks the language of our deepest emotions. Let's art and about.
Saula.
Thank you, Nsimbe, for having us over for this your gallery showing. Is this your first gallery showing?
Yes.
That is lovely.
Your first solo?
First solo.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. We are at Nommo Gallery and we are blown away. I am personally blown away. I don't know about Stella.
Me too.
You are
really
okay because
yeah.
he has done a lot of really creative stuff with the work, and I'm sure you're going to tell us all about it. We're going to try and get behind the process. So we are starting with soul searching.
Soul searching.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Okay, what inspired this piece? I imagined emotions of me and you, the viewer, in those moments whereby you're kind of confused. You're looking for yourself,
Okay.
your inner self and your outer self.
Okay.
You're searching as it is. You're searching yourself. Be driven by confusion, by stress, by yeah, basically. Yeah, and the ornaments you see I depict from the African traditional tribes.
Okay. With the pearls and the beads and everything.
Yes, I copy the Pokot women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pokot.
Yes.
Where are they from? What is it, a tribe?
Yes.
They're
They are in northern Kenya.
Northern Kenya.
There's
Yes.
some of them
And the
in Uganda as well.
Karamojongs.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what inspired this whole exhibition being about
yeah.
emotions?
It is my emotional journey.
Okay.
But
Okay.
again,
Oh, first of all, the exhibition is called Bear, by the way.
Bear.
Yeah.
It is
Bear.
and the world of emotions
Okay.
that don't end with only me, but also the viewer.
Okay.
Whereby you look at the piece, you think about it, it merges. I've found that it has collided with the viewers.
So you want it to affect the viewer
Yes.
based on what the piece is about.
Yes.
So if I look at this, I'm supposed to feel soul-searching vibes.
You have also passed through that moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have. Yes, we all have. I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay.
But wait. We've seen with your exhibition, most of the paintings or most of the pieces are about women. Why
Yeah.
women?
Yes, I love women. I love women.
Yeah.
Secondly, their faces don't hide emotions like for us the men.
You think?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We
It's
come from
just
soul searching
from soul-searching to
From soul searching to this is called realization.
realization.
Yes. Those moments where you realize you've been maybe betrayed, forgotten something.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, it's
Betrayed
betrayed,
or forgotten.
disappointed.
But you know what I thought actually when we moved from, I can understand the soul searching because you're like, okay, you're searching, you're
You're looking for
deep.
yourself.
and then it comes to you. So it's kind of, for me, realization is it coming to you. So you're just like,
Then you realize,
you know, even
maybe
when
you
the woman
remember.
holds the head, it's kind of like, it has come. It's been there. You know what I mean? It's been there. What you're searching for has been there.
Okay.
So this is my
Interpretation.
this is my interpretation of this, and even like, you know, the way she is, it's like, oh, imagine I've been looking.
And the feelings are
And
not.
this is-
I feel like it translates better in Luganda and you keep the but then something like that.
Yes.
Pause. Yeah.
It's not. It ends not only on me,
Yeah.
but only for. It's okay. It doesn't end on the women's only, but
Yeah.
only the men have the same They can also realize, they can also search
okay,
their
like
souls.
it's not just women who have that feeling.
Yes. And the images here, they just show, leave alone the outer part of it, they show the inside, also the inside. You can realize from the heart, you can realize from the physical part of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm curious though, are these based, especially with, women recurring a lot, women playing being the central figures of most of the pieces, are they based on actual existing women? Or this is like, they were just a medium through which you could express the feelings?
It was a medium just to play with anatomy and drawing, but they are not personalities.
Okay. I mean, any resemblance, that's the disclaimer. Any resemblance to anyone, guys, not about anyone. Yeah, don't take it personal. Fictional. So you tell us that this arch of?
The Arch of Longing.
Arch of Longing. I love the name. What's behind the name? And is there a reason why you chose this as the cover for your exhibition?
As we realize in life, we've been chasing our dreams, the things that we want, but after reaching them, we realize that it is not enough. We stay longing for those things.
So like, for yourself?
For those things, both me and you, most of even the women, you feel it is not enough. Even if they give you
want more.
You want more of it.
To be honest, I can't say that I can't say that I'm getting it. Like, can you?
Like you're not agreeing?
I don't know. No. Like I can't say that I'm reading that emotion off the face. Maybe I don't get it, but like I'm just not reading that emotion off the face.
The message comes on the twist of the head of the woman, plus the eyes.
I get it. I honestly, absolutely, 100% get it.
Like I've said, don't focus more on the physical outlook.
Yeah.
I'm referring to the inside.
The inside. Yes. Yeah. So I think also because Bear, the whole exhibition, in a way, it's emotional. Yes. Yeah. So emotions are not really always the most direct things. You get it. So you think you're portraying something, and you're maybe portraying something else. Somebody else reads it a different way. I think it would be open to being read differently. Yeah. But also in general, I feel like visually,
the emotions are there.
Yeah, they're there. And then maybe we can turn to the one behind us here.
Yes,
which is more obvious.
Vivid. Yeah. Okay, so tell us a little bit about this one.
This one is called How Hearts Cry.
Yeah.
It's like how we call our prayers to the things we want.
Yeah.
How our hearts do the calling, the crying of it.
Like in a church, right?
No.
Not even in a church.
Not in a church?
Maybe
your heart, the longing,
how
the
your
desires.
Heart, the desire. Perfect.
Okay.
Desire.
How hearts cry.
Where you want to reach, but you can't do it by force. But your heart yearns for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But okay, speaking about emotions, was there any particular emotion that was a bit challenging to depict? Because the emotions are there. The emotions are there. We're feeling all of them. Okay, for me,
as an
the
artist,
long
one of my targets was to bring out what I want to on canvas.
Okay. Yeah.
So this was a copy and paste of what I see and what I put on canvas, and whenever I leave it, I feel contented.
So it's sort of like a self-reflection, but told through like
a mirror, but in painting, in the artwork.
Okay.
Do you? Well, you sort of answered it, but as you are creating this, because I feel like to capture something, you have to understand the feeling. So the longing, when you're creating someone who is experiencing the anguish of wanting something very badly, are you also feeling it in that moment?
Yes, I've been yearning to reach places, but I couldn't have the capacity to. But my heart was in this.
Yes.
Okay, so
but I also like the idea that it's sort of like collective. It speaks about like our Africanacity, right? Okay, yes, you strive to achieve things alone, right? So you can be crying alone, but there's always people around you who are
also
who are also
crying.
feeling it with you. You know what I mean? Like you're not alone in your
Okay,
pain.
feeling it with you is better.
Yeah, you're not alone in your pain. You have all these, you have people around you.
Community.
It also, yes, there's always community,
Right.
and it also speaks a little bit about like people who are sort of like, you know, if you're going through like, you know, depression and you feel like you're alone, it's not true. You're not alone. There's always, you know, there's always people that you can reach out to.
This is
and
like, it's
they talk to
translating, it's slowly translating into misery.
it's not misery.
Being loving company or something like that.
It's not misery loving company, but you're not alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if
But
you
you
feel
can
something,
also love company because
Yeah.
the hand,
yeah,
you feel like you want people to be around you.
to
But
be around
they're
you.
reaching
Yes,
you
yes.
can't
So,
call them, but you love them.
kind of like a problem shared is a problem solved type of thing. You're in it
The one I know
together.
is the African thing, the one that people say is an African proverb.
Yeah,
If you want to go somewhere,
go alone.
go alone. But
If you want to go, no, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
Nice.
So it is sad. It is sad because, like, you know, of course, you can see that emotions are not happy emotions, but at the same time, it's comforting because you're not alone in a way, right?
Yeah.
I mean-
Can I use that to ask you about the date that the journey that has brought you as an artist to this level where you are now? You have a solo exhibition
Yeah.
at Nommo Gallery, which is like one of the oldest.
One of the oldest, yes,
Oldest,
yes.
yeah, in
Yeah.
East Africa. Yeah, so I feel like it's a big deal. It's a big deal, yes?
It's a big deal, but-
It is a big deal. So
It's historical. Yeah.
that has this. Tell us a little bit about the longing. not in quotes, not in air quotes, sorry, but definitely I feel like there has been, you know, some kind of.
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey because I myself have been telling myself inside that if you're given an opportunity, you have to do your best. So
Yeah.
I had to fight and see whether to bring out what people would see and reflect on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not cheating myself
Yeah.
in
Has
production. Of
You have achieved what you wanted. People are thinking. It's
Yes.
getting people to think about their emotions and, you know, relate with them.
Has it been a long dream of yours? A long time dream of yours?
to having a solo show.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, because solo shows I've been seeing them on media, and
Yeah.
You couldn't
to me
imagine.
I couldn't imagine, but I didn't know that people can appreciate. I got the chance.
Yeah.
Not until people came on my show.
Yeah.
I thank them very much. They came, and 90% of the people I didn't know where they came from. But
But they were there.
I
to
couldn't
support
believe that they are here for me.
For you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really like this corner alcove kind of cave. You know, this is my favorite part of the exhibition. But then also the three women within here. Which one is your favorite, or do you not have favorites?
All of them are my favorites.
Okay.
I'm just going to talk about the.
Spoken like a true player, guys.
Yeah. A true player, she said.
All of them
say
are
it.
my favorites.
Fine, then we'll go with my favorite.
Maria's favorite. Yeah.
Which is Falling.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like it for all the corny and mushy connotation that it has. And I don't know if a video will be taken down because it's got boobies out, but let's look past it's art. Let's
It is
look
art.
past that.
Yeah.
And you can break it down for us,
So,
the emotion.
falling, we all know, and we've all fallen in love before. Two kinds of love.
Okay.
The love for your friends, and the other love for your own. That person.
Okay. Friends of
And,
very
but we've realized the things that they have done to us.
Yeah.
I've represented it by this falling thing, petal,
Okay.
whereby
like disappointment or hurt.
no, the petal, the feelings begin to drop.
Nothing lasts forever type of thing.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, is that it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Nothing
they
lasts
did.
forever.
What?
Your friends, like, it begins to fall due to the things that they are doing to you as an individual.
Okay, so listen, your interpretation as an artist, you're welcome to it. I'm happy for you. But no,
Really?
Actually, yes, it makes sense. Nothing lasts forever. So, and it's like a rose, right? So it starts out
Because
beautiful,
it began
blooming. Yeah,
We imagine because it has been full
yeah, yeah,
that you're falling in love with someone. You're full.
yeah.
I don't know if you can zoom in on my face to see the horror on my, like, wow, you guys are terrible.
It's a cycle of life, right? Nothing.
Do you know how I interpreted it? I was like, falling in love.
Not in
like,
How are you falling in love when you
No,
lose
it's
your
because the petal comes off and it's like, she loves me not.
Yeah, but it coming off, is it shedding life?
Shedding.
It's shedding itself.
It's dropping.
It's stripping itself
So
of all that.
I choose to remain Delulu. Stella, you may proceed.
Okay, what I'm curious about is, was there any particular intention as to why you used, the materials that you used? For example, the charcoal or the beads. Were you trying to evoke any particular emotion in people with the different things that you used?
Yes, I used mostly black
Okay.
to show, because in this situation we are in a dark place.
Yeah.
So that's why this place is
It's
dark
also
color.
that this particular corner.
Yes.
Okay.
To show that darkness and the emotions in the faces of these women.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get that though. I get this now that we're discussing it. Before I wasn't really,
Feeling it.
but now it makes sense.
Okay.
It makes sense when you explain it, and also when you explain the surrounding colors.
It's
it makes
natural. We
sense.
fall every day. We
Yeah.
fall every day.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so she spoke about materials, and that got me thinking.
yeah.
How many materials did you use? How many different materials? We know of charcoal. We actually saw some charcoal on the
Down.
way.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Charcoal beads,
Yeah.
paint, pescal and canvas.
Wow.
So it's a mix of charcoal and paint. Okay. And canvas.
Do you know what I was thinking actually? Now that we're speaking about emotions, like how you did with the coming up, it's kind of like emotions, right? Emotions are a storm. Like you feel everything, whether it's sadness or happiness, it carries you like a tornado. You know what I mean? This
It sweeps
Yes.
you up.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
even that this particular piece looks like somebody.
Which one is
It's
this?
called
Echoes in the Mind.
Echoes in the Mind.
It looks like somebody swept up by some feeling. So like as far as capturing the emotional state, I think you've done a
You've
really
nailed
good
it.
job.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the fact that it's also intentional, like, every choice here was deliberate, the use of the suit and the beads, and it just captures emotions.
I've also noticed that you're a little bit soft-spoken.
Yeah.
This is not a judgment, but so like it's like you're saying, yes, look at my work. Let it speak for me.
Yeah. And it does.
It really does.
This is one of my favorites. Normally, I'm not really into faces, especially kids' faces. It's not really my thing, but I like the way it's so natural. It's something that we can all relate to, right? We've all seen stuff and we've laughed in a group.
Oh,
so
it's called after peeping.
after peeping, what about after peeping?
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember the moment whereby we peeped at something.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I can say it.
Yeah, you can. Because we really want to understand how these kids are finding this so funny.
Okay. During my young stage, I and my friends, we peeped. It was a woman bathing. We peeped and
You went and started and
and everyone was telling a story of his own.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
and
I mean,
it
like-
comes back.
Yeah.
It comes back to even groups after peeping. Your friends dress the bad way.
Yeah.
Maybe you are on the group meetup.
Yeah.
They laugh in such.
Yeah.
again, emotionally, you captured it because
So beautiful.
I love the guy with the back teeth. Like the joke has taken that guy. Like
Which one?
That guy.
The middle guy or the tall one.
Yeah, one eye open, one eye closed. I mean,
But
Dying of laughter.
even this one, the young one, like oh my goodness,
He's
he's
dying.
all actually found it happy. Found it funny rather. Yeah, this is one of my favorite actually. And like I said, Faces are not really my thing, but
Listen, that's
this
high praise coming from Stella, liking something with faces. Wow.
no, really, it just
Crazy.
it makes you want to laugh. It makes you want in on the joke, right? It makes you want it. Like I want to know what are we laughing at because I want to be like them.
It will actually be very hard to be in your house and be upset if you had something like this. Actually, that's another question that I usually like to ask artists when they are creating their work. Because most of the time, like, you know, stuff like couture is done for exhibitionist purposes, like a lot of stuff.
Okay.
And most of the time, something is not necessarily chalk timber, like it's not for, it doesn't have a practical,
Decorative part.
actual, yeah. So now for you, when you're creating them, are you thinking of how they're going to be applied in the real world? Like, is somebody going to put it in their house? Is it going to be in a lobby somewhere? Does that ever?
Yes, I think about it in terms of design. Yes, as an artist, because we are as real entrepreneurs, you have to think
About the end.
where would you imagine it?
So where have you imagined your work?
Like this work, like at a child fund or NGO,
Like a charity.
a charity or this. So maybe it can give hope to them that they
It
can
does,
still
yeah.
laugh no matter the situation.
Yeah.
What about the one behind us, which is
Yeah.
also a child,
Yes.
but it's a little bit, it has a little bit of a different energy.
Context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is called fatherly advice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whereby the father is advising or is giving life to the child through golden words.
Oh, beautiful.
So and the son is thinking about it.
Yeah.
In that
It's taking
sense,
it in and
taking
processing it.
and
Yeah.
processing it perfect.
Yeah. Well, I also like the way you use the gold, right? It really, these are really golden words. Yes, coming down from a father, from a fountain of wisdom, and they're coming down to a child.
Like,
Yeah.
it's very, I'm giving you, better listen to this.
Yeah. No, but also the way the child receives. It's, yes, I want to receive. You know what I mean? And then they take it in, and the way it comes out, the way it plays out in the mind as well. Your exhibition is about emotions, right?
Yes.
What sort of feedback have you received? Do you think that you've
Yeah.
you've done what you wanted to do in
Yes.
terms of, like, you know, delivering emotions or getting people to think about
Is
their
it-
emotions and, like, you know, feel them?
Is it resonating?
Some have been coming
Yeah.
and they've been telling me to move out and they feel the exhibition alone
Yeah.
and they have been calling me.
really deep.
Good enough. Also, you have experienced it and you're giving me the feedback.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this for? The whole art thing?
Okay. In 20 days.
20 days.
Yes.
20 days.
You did this whole exhibition in 20 days.
Yes.
My goodness. Were you working day and night?
Of course.
Is it possible to take us through the process, how you arrived at Bear? Was it something that was already brewing in your mind, or as soon as they came and they said, you get, we're going to give you some space, we're going to give you some facilitation, do for us an exhibition?
Like my curator was, what do you want to do for the show? So we sat down and came out and I decided to take people through my emotional journey. Though it's mine, but it's both. I intended it to be both of us,
Yeah.
me and the viewer.
Yeah.
So to collaborate with them together, not me as alone,
Yeah.
because most of the artists want to leave their work on them, but I wanted us to share the feelings
Sure. And
with the viewers, not to leave it alone to me.
So there is a lot of emotional, I mean, obviously.
Emotional landscape,
Yeah.
like
yeah, but I mean, like, why emotion though? Why
Yeah.
emotion? You could paint
could have
so
done
many other
anything,
things,
yeah.
but why emotion? Especially
did you choose?
because, you know, I feel like in the African culture, well, it's changing now, but it's
Yeah,
emotion
it's a
is
very-
not something that we
Very
embrace.
tiptoe.
We
Okay.
try to avoid.
let me first, there's an artist, it's called Pamela Enyono.
Yeah,
That-
she was
that-
actually our first episode.
Yes, that woman, okay, she's the one who gave me the advice that as an artist, you have to think about something that relates you, the artist, the viewer, because we have to be fair, because these people, they come to our shows, but again, we have to, not to leave the work to ourselves only.
Yeah.
We have to find a way of merging.
Drawing them in. Yes.
Yes,
Of
drawing.
like showing them that they are a part of. It's not just
Yeah, not being.
come and
It's
see
called
my
what?
things.
It's called what? Mean. It's called
Yeah,
being
like
mean.
selfish?
Yeah.
Selfish thing. We have, because they come, they support us, they
Yeah.
post our works, but we have to derive
Yeah,
into
it has to
their
be
emotions.
experiential, like, give and take. You show yourself, you've shared yourself with us, but then, like, we share our emotions with you, with how we feel about it.
I love this
Really?
so much. Like, first of all, the light, the color of the light.
Yeah.
It's called Scarred Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel like you should take us away. I mean, I don't want to
Preempt.
give us preempt. So Scarred Woman.
Scarred woman, omukazi w'enkovu.
Because of Enkov.
I'm thinking about that woman who has passed through a lot. When I'm talking about the woman, I'm referring to the male also.
Okay.
The journey, what she has went through. So these are my scars.
And then the
I
light
did the lighting to
comes
portray
through.
the scars.
As soon as you said Scarred Woman, then you said somebody was going through the journey. And then I looked back and I was like, but why the light? As soon as I said why the light, the answer came. And honestly, it's very poetic. You're a very sensitive guy.
Yeah, I was thinking about that quote that, I don't know the exact quote, but the one where, the light gets in through the cracks.
The cracks.
Or through the...
Yeah, I was also
And it
thinking
makes sense.
something along that line.
Yeah.
It's very poetic. It's very powerfully symbolic.
Yeah. Whereas at the same time, yes, we have the scars, but then there's always light inside.
There's always light inside,
You
and
know
it's
what I
going to
mean?
shine through,
Yeah.
even through all the scarring.
Yeah.
So,
But, if we talk about scarring, actually, for me, I find this the heaviest piece in terms
It
of, like,
is. It
emotion.
really is.
So aside from the scars and everything, when you talk about the scarred woman, it brings us to a topic that's been obviously on socials lately with the death of, Rebecca Cheptegei, and it makes you think about, like, domestic violence and violence against women and girls and the things that we have to go through. And yet somehow, well, some people make it out, but then
they
some
have
people
to.
don't make it out. But it's so heavy in the sense that you see it. You see it. It's in your face.
It's in your face.
It's
It
in your
cannot
face.
be hid. It's not something that you can pretend is not there.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter how you try to paint it, right? Because yes, okay, we're looking at the bright side, which is the light coming from the outside or light coming in. It's still a scar.
And even that burden of having to shine despite the scars
Yeah.
is, it's like a little bit of an extra. I feel he's a very quiet guy, so we've tended to talk a lot throughout this whole process. But like, if we start putting words in your mouth, please look at protest.
You're in line.
We're in line.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect.
But at the same time, like, even art, somebody can't tell you how to feel about it because you see it and then it makes you feel. It can't make you all feel the same,
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that, but then I'll also counter with the intent.
Yeah.
I value the intent of the artist as well.
But then that's your limit. If you
Limiting
follow
my-
the intent, you limit yourself on how you should experience it because it has to speak to you.
Okay, then
Yes, there's the way the artist intended it, but what does it evoke in you? Away from the artist's intention,
I mean, I would not want to separate, like alienate what.
Not alienating, but you have to also let yourself see it through your eyes.
I think in the process of appreciating art, for me, that comes later.
Yeah.
I want to hear. Maybe I'm approaching it like like an artist, because I want to hear what you are telling me. I have come with my own things. I've come with my own impressions. There's stuff in me.
Yeah.
But then there is also stuff that compelled you to create this piece and say, let me talk about this. Let me show you this in this way. So I definitely feel the artists. This is just my opinion.
No, it's true. It's also true. Like my approach, of course, is different because, like, when I walk into a room. In fact, before I read what the
thing is
exhibition
about.
is about, I want to go in
Independent.
with whatever I have on my shoulders.
Okay.
And then let the work, offload it or let it, and then later on I can read and then be like,
what is this guy
oh,
saying?
this is what he meant. And then, like, I try to okay, what I felt versus what he intended to feel. Is there a middle ground? Are we on the same page? But still, I like to let the work speak to me first, and then I also get the artistic impressions.
For you personally, I think you're going to go middle ground. If I ask you, which do you prefer? How do you prefer people to see your
approach
work?
work? Yeah.
Okay. To me, as starting as a beginner in this field, I feel for sure. I feel good. I feel special.
Yeah.
People come, never seen your faces.
Yeah.
I treasure the journeys you've come through, the jam.
Yeah.
Just to come to my show.
Nsimbe Grace's art.
It keeps in me in mind that I shouldn't sleep. I have to do more.
A little bit back on this piece, right? Because like I said, for me this is the heaviest and also very powerful in many ways. Why the choice of is it what material?
Metal.
Why the choice of metal? Is it deliberate?
I'm a sculptor.
Okay.
I'm a sculptor.
Okay.
I
this is
do
okay.
with metal.
Okay.
I love metal. The beauty of the material, the beauty of the stuff.
And the ability to bend it, I suppose, in a way. Yeah.
It's actually, this piece with the light and everything, it feels alive for some reason.
It does
It's
feel
metallic,
alive.
but
Yeah.
it feels very much alive.
And functional.
Yeah.
So, from the scarred woman to
Another one of my
Invocation.
favorites.
invocation. Okay, so invocation, meaning.
The meaning of invocation is like a prayer,
Yeah.
a call
Yeah.
to the forces of nature
Yeah.
for guidance, seeking guidance.
I get that. I joked with Maria a little bit that, when I see this, and I feel like as though when you're calling your ancestors, I don't call my ancestors, but I mean like
True,
how I imagine
like
you're
a
calling,
prayer.
Yeah. Because you
I call mine all the time. All the time.
mine are resting in peace.
Oh, wow.
But you know what I mean? You're calling something, the emotion is there. You can see people like really putting themselves into this prayer, into this call. And then I find the suit or the suit, right? I find it so dramatic. It's like lifting the earth and lifting everything that you have off the ground and into the being that it's
I would say
very
this. Everybody needs to go to a gallery with somebody like Stella so that they can appreciate.
they can be so dramatic about it. No, but really, it's the truth though. Like I told you, for me, I like to see and come up with my own story and then also understand what the artists say.
But it's a good, it's very good approach because as you're speaking, I am like,
It's coming alive.
it comes, the picture comes alive for me, and then I start to see.
And to me, I feel that you're going to where I want you.
Oh, okay. So like, without me saying anything, you're leading us there. Nsimbe Grace, you are an artist.
You are an artist. I feel like you've achieved this. But what I'm curious about though is how do you think your exhibition is going to influence the way people look, or influence or change the way people look or approach emotions and art? Because I mean, like, you've captured it so beautifully, and I think that even us being here, we felt things. I mean, we didn't know we were going to come to feel, something so heavy, something so beautiful, something so powerful. How are you trying to change that? How are you trying to change the conversation around, emotions for
Were you
people?
hoping to change?
Okay. As an artist, I literally want to hit my targets and to be fair on my pieces, plus the individuals who see or watch my techniques, my art. I feel that I want to be contented with the pieces.
Okay.
Yes.
So from your contentment, people should also
Most of the artists to produce works that they feel it is there, honest to the viewers, not to giving a little to the viewers, give them the whole.
put yourself there.
Put your whole
Yeah. Get bare.
Give you
Get
all.
bare.
Yeah, get
Hi.
bare. Right?
Hello.
Literally
bare.
get bare, like, strip yourself of all the conditioning and, give people something raw.
How, did the art bug bite you?
Okay.
If there's an artist that you saw and you say, that guy, I want to do
Definitely want to do this, yeah.
Sure.
Difficult one.
It's a difficult one.
Okay. There are many artists who have
Yeah, you
inspired
don't
me.
want the whole list, just name the first person that comes to your mind.
There is called Solomon Omogoboye. He's a South African painter
Okay.
who paints emotions for kids. But I love his style. And here in Uganda, I've loved Jackson, Kalisa,
Okay, same.
Michael Dyer. We are age mates, but ever since I saw their works, they give me
A challenge.
a challenge to do more.
Wow.
Yes.
Incredible.
I'm sure that you have also now, for whoever has seen the artwork, inspired some people.
Something new.
Something new.
To think about
Yeah,
something
think
new.
about.
Yeah. Whether it's technique, because, the suit is quite new. I don't think I've seen that.
Even the beads.
Even the
beadwork.
beads, yeah, it's, wow. Something
And
new.
then also the conversations that you start with your work
Yeah.
are also
Very.
very, very important and very powerful.
Yeah.
And thank you so much.
Thank
for
you so
sharing your
much
time.
for sharing your time with us.
With us.
And your journey.
And your journey.
Because essentially, you've put yourself out there. You've stripped yourself bare.
There.
I love it. You've stripped yourself bare, and you've given us an insight, and inspired us to do the same.
Oh, I thought you were going to inspire us to go there.
Emotionally.
Yeah. I guess it's nice to.
Emotionally, yeah. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Art and About UG.
If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to subscribe, share, and tune in next time as we continue to explore the fascinating world of art in all its forms.
Until next time, come for the art.
Stay for the story.
Bye.